Thank you so much for coming out on this freezing Valentine's weekend for a little bit of mad love. So, as you all know, 515 days ago, we got horrible news that somebody who was larger than life passed away. And we all knew him differently, but he had an impact on all of us. And in the couple of days following his passing, I couldn't believe the impact on the city and other cities as well. So it occurred to me that Dave needed a statue, but more importantly, we needed a statue. We needed a way to remember him, his mad love, and his contributions to this community. He won the Citizen of the Year last year posthumously because of all the work he did to promote Hamilton and to bring us all together. So obviously he's worthy of a statue, but from a selfish note, I must say, I just didn't want to come to his favorite street and have a good time without my friend being nearby. So feel free, all of you, to give him noogies and hug him and whatever you need to do. Dave actually christened this street, Restaurant Row, in this very spot 3 years ago. It's hard to believe, but we have video to prove it. So to get this spot was an amazing, amazing thing. And I want to thank Councillor Jason Farr, because right after Dave's passing, I asked him, can we do something? Can we do it on King William? He said, sure. I want to thank Carrie from the BIA, wherever you are, Carrie, there she is at the back, for giving us not only the base of the statue to recycle, but this spot. So awesome, right? So Nicole and I announced at the Absinthe Memorial a year ago that we were going to do the statue. We just didn't know how to pay for it. But you know what? Then we were talking one day at the French, and somebody who heard our conversation, who's a friend of ours, Tony Di Pasquale, said, you know what? I'll get this done for you guys. So Tony, please, that's some mad love. Tony had never met Dave, and he paid for the whole thing.
Mad love.
That is some mad love. And Tony didn't just do halfway. It's actually a bronze, okay? So it's going to be here for a long time. So then, of course, the question was, what do we do to make this thing right? If we did an image of Dave, he would have killed us. I swear he'd haunt us from the grave. So we thought, instead of doing that, what was Dave all about? So there were three things that we thought would make this work. One was a dinner plate, because didn't we all meet him at a dish crawl or a pop-up or a dinner party? There's nothing he loved more than fabulous food and friends. So there's a dinner plate. Then we thought, oh, come on, it's Dave, some gorgeous wine, right? It's got to be about the wine. And I have to tell you, we'd have him at our house all the time for dinner parties. He'd walk in with more wine than we could possibly consume, and yet we did every single time till the wee hours of the night, and they slept over all the time. He's the best house guest, and he loved his wine. And lastly, his fedora. Let's be real. Dave wore his fedora. We have a photo of him against that wall that Nicole took when they moved to Hamilton, like what, 5 years ago? 7 years ago, right against that wall. So this is actually a bronze, which means that his actual fedora was consumed in the bronzing process. It's the real deal. So it's pretty moving and pretty beautiful. And again, Tony, like way more than we could have hoped for. So thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a bronze of the things that elemented Dave for all he did for all of us. I'm going to ask his daughter, Sophia, to unveil it. She's never actually seen it other than a photo. And then Nicole's going to say a few words. So thank you all for being here. And let's do a countdown for Mad Love for the unveiling of Dave's statue. Can we do a 10 count? Sure. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yay! Mad love! Aww. So you can come up and see it. It is the real, it's his actual hat. Yeah. You can give it a little hug. Oh, Sophia. Good job, sweetheart. That's amazing. And now I'm going to ask the very courageous Nicole. And may I just say a couple more quick thank yous before I bring up Nicole? I sent a weird little sketch to an artist. And the artist Alika Dusil, who I think is here with her family, Alika turned it into this beautiful piece of art that the public will enjoy for years. And I want to thank Lauren Lieberman, because in the tough emotional days, he actually got the hat and brought it to Tony, and those were tough times. So thank you, Lauren, for doing that. And I want to thank Jason for his hospitality, both all these months and also for the diplomat after. I want to thank Nicole, because her courage and her charm and her grace allowed us all to do this. And mostly I want to thank Sophia, because you know what? She's a beautiful, spirited, gorgeous child before Dave passed, and now she is not only the light of our lives, but she makes her dad so proud. So thank you, Sophia, for being amazing. And now I'd like to turn it over to Nicole.
Oh, okay. So cold. I'll try to be quick. Just a little bit about Mad Love. Dave's cheerful generosity, humor, and kindness to all. He had a remarkable ability to connect at the heart with everyone he met. He treated everyone with his trademark love, kindness, humor, and generosity. He saw the best in us all, and we saw our best possible self reflected back in his eyes. As he would often say, nothing but love, baby, and he meant it. He loved us all. His love was open and free without condition. This mad love of his seems to be contagious. His mad love has inspired not only tattoos, but many acts of kindness and generosity since his passing, including this truly incredible piece of public art honoring his contributions to our Hamilton community. Art inspired by his mad love, to be enjoyed and a source of inspiration for years to come. On behalf of Sophia, all of our family, friends, and everyone who was lucky enough to have met Dave and connected with that mad love, twinkle in his eye, and warmth of his heart, thank you for honoring him, his spirit, his soul, which he fully gave to this community, our home, with this extraordinary gesture of mad love. As Maya Angelou, poet, wisely said, when we give cheerfully and accept gratefully, everyone is blessed. I feel this today, and I hope you all do too. Thank you.